Long ago, in a small village, there lived a farmer who owned an old donkey. The donkey had once worked diligently, but was now weak and no longer useful. The farmer let it graze freely in the fields. One sunny day, while nibbling on grass, the donkey accidentally fell into a deep, narrow well. Trapped, it brayed in panic, its cries echoing desperately. Hours passed until a neighbor heard the sound, rushed over, and was stunned to find the donkey in the well. He immediately alerted the farmer. The farmer quickly gathered others to help. They crowded around the well, seeing the pitiful donkey with tearful eyes. Despite trying everything, the group couldn't lift it out. As the day faded, the farmer, in despair, made a heartbreaking choice. The donkey was too old, and rescuing it seemed impossible. He told them to fill the well with dirt to bury it. Reluctantly, the neighbors grabbed shovels and began tossing earth in. At first, the donkey brayed louder in anguish, but then a spark of hope emerged. With each shovelful of dirt, it shook the soil off its back and stepped on it to rise higher. Slowly, it neared the top. To everyone's amazement, the donkey stepped onto the final layer of dirt and leaped out. Free from the well, it trotted off calmly, carrying a lesson. No matter how great the hardship, perseverance and self-belief can help us overcome. In a quiet little village, a farmer lived with his old donkey. Once a steadfast helper, age had robbed it of strength to work. The farmer let it roam the wide fields. One bright day, engrossed in grazing, the donkey carelessly slipped into a deep, narrow well. Trapped, it cried out in terror, pleading for rescue. Nearly an hour later, a passing neighbor heard the noise. Curious and concerned, he approached the well, shocked to see the donkey below. Without delay, he ran to inform the farmer. Receiving the grim news, the farmer hurriedly rallied neighbors to save the poor creature. They arrived at the well, finding the donkey with eyes full of despair, tears streaming down. The group tried their hardest, using ropes and sheer strength, but the well was too deep, and all attempts failed. As dusk fell, the farmer, torn between sorrow and practicality, concluded the donkey was too old to save. With a heavy heart, he ordered them to fill the well with dirt to end its suffering. The neighbors, though hesitant, began shoveling dirt in. The donkey's cries grew louder, sensing its dire fate. Yet instead of giving up, it did something extraordinary. With each load of dirt, it shook it off and used it as a step to climb higher. Bit by bit, it neared the rim. The crowd was stunned as its cries stopped. Peering in, the farmer was astonished to see the donkey step onto the last mound and leap out. Escaping doom, it walked away calmly, leaving a profound lesson. Even when life buries us, resilience and faith can lift us from adversity. Long ago, in a peaceful little village, a farmer lived with his old donkey. The donkey had been a loyal companion in the fields, but now age had sapped its vigor. The farmer let it graze freely across the vast meadows. One sunny day, while leisurely eating, the donkey slipped and fell into a deep, narrow well. Trapped, it brayed in distress, its desperate calls ringing out. Almost an hour later, a neighbor passing by heard the odd sound. Curious, he neared the well and was shocked to see the donkey struggling below. Without hesitation, he dashed to tell the farmer. Hearing the bad news, the farmer quickly summoned neighbors to assist. They gathered at the well, seeing the donkey with sorrowful eyes, tears rolling down its aged face. They tried every method imaginable, ropes pulling together, but the well was too deep, and their efforts were in vain. As the sun began to set, the farmer grew hopeless. He deemed the donkey too old, its rescue unfeasible. With a burdened heart, he decided to fill the well with dirt to bury it, ending both their pain. The neighbors reluctantly started shoveling dirt in. At first, the donkey brayed louder, as if grasping its cruel fate. But then a glimmer of hope sparked within. With each pile of dirt, it shook it off, using the soil as steps to climb upward. Inch by inch, it approached the edge. The onlookers fell silent, amazed as its cries ceased. The farmer looked down, stunned to see the donkey step onto the final layer and leap free. Escaping death's grip, it strolled away calmly, bearing a lesson. No matter how harsh life gets, persistence and willpower can carry us through any trial.